Ghostly greetings, my dudes. Ghostly greetings. Let's holler at your boy Pruitt. Holler at me. My boy Brad Proctor, huge supporter of the channel. And honestly, when I didn't have good internet and I couldn't upload videos, he just messaged me and like, hey, how you doing? What's up? So that was really cool, Brad. So if you want some awesome book-related views, check out Brad. If you want some cool horror topics, Brad. If you want a cool podcast or whatever, Paper Cuts with the obligatory mention of the world according to Jay. So, Jay's also a great guy. He really is. He's funny as shit. So, Brad made the Stranger Things Season 4 book tag. And I was lucky enough to get tagged in it. So, Brad, thank you. Thank you. But when doing it, so many of my answers were going to be Stephen King. So, I talked to Brad. With Brad's approval, I did this tag twice because it's his tag. I wanted to ask. So many of my answers were Stephen King that I just wanted to do a pure Stephen King one. And I will be that asshole that says Stephen King and Stranger Things are in the same canon because of Bob the Brain, who grew up in Maine and saw Killer Clown. So, that being said, I want to get into this tag. So, this video will be about 10 minutes probably. So, grab some popcorn, grab your favorite pop, and here's what we're going to do. I want you to comment your favorite pop down below. Pop is soda for you Yankee Northerners people. Yeah. It's called pop. Weirdos. Okay, so question 1. The Upside Down. In an alternate dimension that exists to our world, inhabited by deadly predators, name a fantasy/horror dystopian you would not want to get stuck in. 2 books came to mind for this too, but you know what actually kind of won over? 11/22/63. Pruitt, this is a weird one, but why? Well, in the book, Jake can alter things in the past, which alters things in the future. And I don't want anybody I know to have the ability to do that. No. Y'all argue on Reddit over the dumbest shit. I can only imagine what the hell y'all would do changing the timeline. No. Nope. I've read comics. I know Wanda Markov. Nope. No, I don't want any of y'all to, I don't want that power, but I would take it over the likes of letting it run wild amongst the world. Things generally aren't that bad where everyone I know is obviously has internet because they're watching this. We're all eating, we're all enjoying life, and we're all discussing Stephen King and Stranger Things. So the world isn't terrible, but with y'all in charge of the timeline, I'd have dog ears. So no. Okay, question 2. Hellfire Club. An unpopular and misunderstood group of nerds who are more than what they seem at first glance. Name a book that more people would enjoy if they give it a chance. Okay, so this is a little bit of a weird one. Richard Chismar and I have occasionally talked on social media, so I feel kind of weird throwing him into this. But honestly, I love his work so much. I've read 4 of his books. They've all been great. But when I started reading King again, everyone told me how bad Gwendy's Button Box was, how they didn't like it, how it wasn't very good, and yada. But I loved it. I thought this was great. I like the story. I like the concept. It's only like 200. It's less than like 150 pages. You read this in an hour, and that might be the problem because it's Stephen King. So this is like $30, and you finish it in like an hour. But I thought it was great. I really did. I picked that story up, grabbed a Mountain Dew, blew through the whole thing, and I loved it. I thought that was great. I don't know where all the hate came in. It's not my favorite Stephen King by far, but it was a good short story. It was a good novella. It really was. Dungeons and Dragons. The Hellfire Club is ready to take on Vecna and his minions in the climactic final battle of Dungeon Master Eddie Munson's campaign. Name a book/series you want to see adopted into a video game. Awesome sauce. This came in for the first one too, but book number 1 in Skeleton Crew is The Mist. And I feel that The Mist, there you go, would make a stellar video game. It's got that foggy Silent Hill vibe. It's Lovecraftian, the cool exploration, and honestly, it could be set literally anywhere, small town Maine. You just got to do like a survival horror game. Creatures are coming in. You got some creepy ones chasing you. And I honestly feel like that. Oh, my laptop locked up again. I'm sorry. Much better, much better. But I feel like that would be a really good one because all you would literally have to do is make like a town and survive monster attacks and escape. Story would be easy. I think this would be a good one. I think that'd be a good one. I'd like to see that done like Silent Hill or a little PS2 game called Siren, Resident Evil 1, stuff like that. Awesome sauce. I thought that would be a good one. Also, I just love the Mist. It's anything where it's like the unknown is out to get me. Ugh. Number 4, Worlds Apart. 11, Mike, Dustin, Hopper, and the rest of the gang are spread across the globe. It's never a good idea to split the party, especially in a boss fight. Name a favorite bookish group of unlikely heroes. Obviously, I didn't want to say this because it got so hyped up when the movies came out, but it. And honestly, like, it had to be it. Some of my favorite Stephen King characters, Ben Hanscom, Eddie Spaghetti, Bill Denborough, all these people. You got the fat kid, you got the stutter kid. The 1950s, you have the minority kid. And all these people were very much just the literal island of misfit fucking toys. They had to come together to fight the eater of fucking worlds. So that's really cool. They had some help from supernatural powers, of course, like a magical space flying turtle. But still, I thought all the characters in it and their relationships with other people were amazing. I mean, Stand By Me was another one, but I gotta go Ben Hanscom. I love the fat kid. Pineapple pie. Argyle recommends you slap some juicy pineapple on your pie. Also, anyone who refers to pizza as pie, you're cool in my book. Oh, fruit on pizza is gnarly, you say? Well, Argyle says try before you deny. A book you weren't sure you would like, but glad you read it anyway. Okay, again, this is more of expectations, but everyone told me I wouldn't like Cell. I bought Cell used from the library in a book sale. Cell. But, also I think this is really cool that the cover does this. Wop, 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 wop. It's got a little hole. And then it's pushing down one. But, Cell. Everyone's like, oh, they didn't like it. A lot of people who love Stephen King, I went on the forums, I went on Goodreads, and a lot of negativity for Cell, but honest to God, I thought Cell was great. The ending, but everything else was fine. I enjoyed the zombie. I liked it. To me, it sort of hit like our addiction to our phone. You see so many people just on their phone all the time, and if something happened where everyone on their phone was fucked, 90% of the world is fucked. And yeah, we have to survive, and the survivors were cool. I like Cell. I like zombies a lot, so that had something to do with it. No lie. And Stephen King and zombies with a human character-driven plot. That was pretty cool. I liked it. Vecna. Using telepathic abilities, Vecna is able to delve into one's mind, exposing their guilt. Name a favorite fictional villain with a cool otherworldly ability. Underrated villain, to me, is Leland Gaunt from Stranger Things. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Leland Gaunt. I think it's Leland Gaunt. Runs a pawn shop type deal, and he's the fucking devil. I'm not joking. He is undervalued as a villain. He doesn't really do anything. He sort of makes you do it, kind of. Read Needful Things. Okay, it's amazing. But Leland Gaunt, underrated King villain. Love him to death. Under to death. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't read it. So Needful Things is baller. It's incredibly underrated. Running Up That Hill, Kate Bush's 1985. Running Up That Hill plays nonstop on Max Mayfield's Walkman during season 4 of Stranger Things. Name a subgenre you would like to regain in popularity. Awesome. So here's a good one for me. Here's a good one. I'm not going to do a subgenre. I'm just going to do King books I'd like to see King come back to. We've done zombies. We've done werewolves. We've done vampires. And we kind of did a witch with Eve and Sleeping Beauties. I would like to see Stephen King do another monster. I would like just a monster, just your typical, a mummy. Stephen King do a mummy book. That would be good. Okay, literally haunted Egyptian tomb. Somehow they end up back in Maine, of course, because Stephen King. Bangor Museum, what the fuck? There you go. Mummy exhibit. Stephen King versus a mummy. There you go. I think that would be good. Or Or, I would like to have something. God dang, my laptop is fucking up. I would like to see Stephen King do something with like space. Let's not get crazy. Let's not go full sci-fi, but like we build something on the moon. Space Main. There you go, Stephen. Any of these ideas. Okay, also I saw a Stephen King interview once where he was like this guy who's waiting on his wife to go to the bathroom and he never comes out and he doesn't know what to do. That. That. Do that. Okay. But that's it. Final tag. 4 chimes. Not everyone is fortunate to survive the encounters with the denizens of the Upside Down. Name a fictional character death that broke you. Spoilers ahead. Okay, so this one's kind of a tribute to Brad as well. But the character death that broke me was in the final book of The Dark Tower. Spoilers. And his name was Oi. And he's a Billy Bomber. And Oi dies fighting the evil wizard Mordred, I think was his name. The red wizard, the bad guy, the big bad. And Oi dies. And I'm not going to lie, I thought Eddie, thought Odessa, thought Jake. Nope, Oi was what hit me. And there's a part in the Dark Tower where it's like, am I going to go on? And it says, do you want to continue? And I did. And I'm happy I did. But Oi from the Dark Tower. That one always gets me. But this tag's gone on for 12 minutes now, so we're going to round it up to 13. But thanks for watching. I'm going to tag another Josh at Working Man Reads in this. He's been a good friend of the channel. So Josh, good. Hope you did this. Hope you checked this out. And Brad, thanks for doing this. I had a lot of fun. And this generated like 20 minutes of rambling. And I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I have 2 Stephen King tattoos. I have the Wheel of Call and I have the SS Georgie. Stephen King is my favorite author. I want to say he's my favorite author, but literally I love like 4 authors. But Stephen King is almost an auto-buy all the time. I haven't gotten his last 2 ones though. I've been kind of poor. But when work and everything settles with gas and all that jazz, I will be purchasing those and I will love them to death. But I'm your boy Prue. Brad, thanks for tagging it. Thanks for making a fun tag. So shout out, props, and mad love for y'all. Deuces. You know, we still got 13 seconds. Ooh, 13 seconds to get to 13 minutes.